Okay, so today's the day. We've been at home now for 2 months. Well, I say home. We're fortunate enough that we get to stay at Sophie's mum and dad's house in Dorset, which is amazing and really helps us out with basically doing what we're doing. Today we leave for Spain. Mable is pretty much packed up, Mable being the motorhome. They got names, it's a bit like boats. So I'm going to quickly show you that Mable is packed up, show you how we prepare for 6 months away. I mentioned this video a few days ago, but you know what it's like, time slips away. So here we are leaving this morning. We have got half an hour till we leave, so I'm going to give you a whistle-stop tour of Mable and how we prepare for 6 months on the road in Europe. Let's go and see Mable. There is Mable over there on Sophie's parents' drive. Like we say, that massively helps us out. If it wasn't for them, we wouldn't really be able to do it. We're in Dorset here. Actually a lovely day. There's their house. And there's their front lawn. So yeah, here is Mable. We got the moped on the back there. That is an absolute game changer. I say it's a moped, it's actually a 110cc scooter. We can do a full shop on that. There's a box under here. And there's a box on the back. We can go and do the laundry. Here's the garage, and here is the main door. Let me get rid of this box. So what we've got here, this is our gas cupboard. So if I open it up, we can see in here, there's 2 gas bottles. Now they're a system called Gaslow, which is absolutely awesome. I'd highly recommend those. So we don't have to change the bottles. What we do is we just fill up here via the auto gas. So that means we can go into any petrol station where they sell auto gas. We've got all these different nozzle attachments, so we can go all around Europe. Annoyingly, they're not a standard, so it changes wherever you are in Europe. So I'd highly recommend this Gaslow system. The alternative is you change the bottles. What we've also got, which we actually don't use very often, is an external barbecue point. So that hooks up to the same gas bottles. We've got a long lead, and then it means we can run our barbecue off of that. So I'll just give you a little tour of Mable. So she's a 2004 Hymer automobile. It's meant to be a 6 berth, but that's rubbish. Basically it's a 4 berth, but we're generally just 2 of us in there. For us, she works absolutely amazingly. We're really pleased. She's a little old, she's 2004. There is some rust underneath, but yeah, she's good. We absolutely love her. Round here, we've got some of the amenities. So that's the water which goes into the water tank, which I'll show you outside. And then this is the toilet. And that's something that happened in Chamonix with Stephen Pearson. Thank you, Steve. Well, it was my fault. So when we all over Europe, there's places basically to fill up with water and to get rid of the toilet, and they're free, which is amazing. And then this is the smaller entrance to the garage. Let me just show you in the garage again. So with Sophie's dad, we hooked up all these LED lights, which is amazing. We absolutely love those. So like I said, these are the bikes. 2 gravel bikes, 2 mountain bikes, ready for our training and our races this season. We've got the spare wheel there. All the bikes are locked to the spare wheel, so it's a bitch to try and steal them if you want to do that. There's my toolbox there, and that's just some trash which we need to take to the dump. We've got our chairs, got our yoga mats, we've got the core training mock-up handlebar there, which is awesome. At the back, we've got Sophie's bike bag because we've got a trip coming up to America, and then mine is in this little drawer on the outside. And that's pretty much the garage, really. Oh, at the back there, you can't really see. There's loads of Cliff Bars. You can't really see those, but we've got 500 Cliff Bars for the trip. So yeah, pretty essential. Oh, and that's the workout wall. Got to show you that. So basically, once we've done our workouts, we take them off and we stick them to our wall with a bit of nostalgia. And Sophie, I call her the HMD, human measuring device. She can actually remember. She'll go, oh yeah, that workout, we were here, this was there, we were in France. She can remember exactly where we were. Maybe it's a female thing, I certainly cannot. But that's our workout wall. And then this is our electrical hookup, which we rarely use. There's solar on the roof, which I could show you actually. Let's see if this will work. We've got solar up there. And with those solar panels, basically we never ever run out of electricity. I think it'd be very different. I think it'd be very different indeed if we were in the UK and there wasn't a lot of sun. But in Europe, on a day like today, where it's lovely blue skies, you're not going to run out of electricity. So we rarely use the hookup. We just rely on the solar, and the solar system works really well. In fact, while we're talking about that, let me show you the inverter. So what we've got just down here behind the driver's seat, basically this hooks up to our solar, and then we've got an inverter which is in this cupboard under here, and we can actually run mains. So whether it's for charging laptops, charging cameras, charging GoPros, we can actually run full mains off of Mable. So that's absolutely amazing to be able to have that ability. We've also got 12 volt as well, so the whole motorhome is 12 volt, obviously far safer from a fire point of view, but having mains is awesome. So let me show you the cab. So this is the driver's area. This is where I hang out. Such a comfy vehicle to drive. Double armrests, game changer. Sat nav holder or phone holder. The pets, you'll notice there's pets everywhere. Sophie loves the pets. And then Sophie's side here. And then down here what we've got, this is basically our drinking water. So we fill that up when we're on the road. As long as we trust the source, we'll fill up that for drinking water. If we don't, then we will buy bottled water. So the cab over the front area, that's the second bed. So that pulls right down. It actually pulls down much lower to like here, and there's a ladder going up to that. So when we have guests, that's where they would stay. Then in the back here, this is the cooking area. We have the hob, which we absolutely love. That works awesome. Now in the UK, they actually spec these with ovens. In Europe, they don't, strangely enough. And we can see why, because we basically never use this. This oven is just a storage area for us. So that's the oven, which we don't use. We've then got pots and pans storage down here. This is the sink. Now there's a big sink and there's the small sink. We just use the small sink. The bigger area is just for chopping up. Here we have all of our cutlery and everything. That's all in there, ready to go. We've got the bin under here. We've then got pull out storage here. And here we have the TV. We actually almost never use this. It's good for the Tour de France when that's on. We do have an antenna. We don't have satellite, but we tend to just use the iPad for everything we need. So all the lights, actually, interesting enough, these are all LED. So Sophie's dad and I, we changed those, and all the light bulbs are LED. So it just means it saves on electricity. Now this is the control panel for Mable. So up here we've got the charge going in, at the battery level. You can then look at your front battery, so the driving battery, and you can look at your leisure batteries. Those are both good. We've then got the freshwater tank. We've got your grey water tank. So fresh water is what we use for showers, not our drinking water. Grey water is basically shower and sink water, which again, all over France and Spain, there's special places you can drop that. That's the light outside. This is if we're on hookup, and this is just showing that the 12 volt circuit is on right now. Fire blanket. When we got Mable, actually, that we didn't have both of these, but it's a hell of a fire risk being in a motorhome, really. So we've put both those in. Let's go and have a look at the bathroom. So in here is the bathroom. It's actually really functional. So we have the toilet, which is a full flush toilet. There we go, not that powerful, but it works. Outside there's a cassette, which we empty. Then in here we have the shower, full stand-up shower, lovely and hot as well. And the way that gets hot is in this cupboard here, under here basically, in this area here, we have a full gas boiler, which again works off those Gazzo tanks. Now this is our bed, so it's a fixed double bed, which is great. We don't have to make the bed up. That's not one of those over the cab ones. We've got one of those, but those are for guests. All the windows have Modunettes on, so that works really well. Then we've got a little bit of storage there. We've got proper cupboards here. And there's the skylight. So that's obviously open a lot when we're abroad. Not open so much right now. Thank you for letting me show you around Mable. We love her. For us, it's the perfect way of life. So we've got 6 months on the road in Europe. We've been doing loads more videos. Check them out. You can subscribe to the channel. or give us a comment down below. Let us know what else you want to see. But we're going to do like lifestyle videos and cycling videos. Yeah, so I hope you have a good day and catch you soon. We've got passports, wallets, phones. Yeah?
Yes.
Passport, wallet, phones. Anything else? Random keys. You got your laptop,
Yes.
work laptop,
Yeah.
charger.
Yeah.
What else? What else? Anything else you'd left out last night? You thinking? No?
No.
Cool.
Good.
Let's go. 6 months on the road in Europe, here we come.
5.
Oh yeah, 5.
In the centre.
Yeah. Thank you, Dorset. By the way, that's on.
Oh.